What's up everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Ghost of Tsushima and 10 essential things to know before you make your purchase, because yes, you will definitely want to give this game a try and hopefully I convince you to do so. Now also, with this being said, I will try my very best to not give away any spoilers in doing so, but anyways, let's get started. First and foremost, let's talk about the story and setting itself. The story takes place in 1274 on the island of Tsushima. The story itself jumps into combat very quickly as you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai and a really well-known person because of his clan and his heritage and his family tree. We are quickly introduced to the Mongol Empire as they invade our island and compromise our homes, and then eventually take out almost every single samurai on the island. As we play as Jin, we quickly learn there are multiple ways to fight a battle outside of the samurai code that we have grown up to know, but again, I don't want to ruin too much of the story, so I will just leave that at that. Now, as the story unfolds, you quickly become known as a ghostly character whose fighting tactics become iconic to the locals as you try to prevent a full-scale invasion of your island. Now, if you are a huge history nerd and enjoy learning about Kublai Khan or the Yuan dynasty and the invasions of Japan, you will definitely enjoy the story behind the Ghost of Tsushima. Now, with that being said, it doesn't follow the story exactly to the T, but I just want to point out that there are many familiar names that you will find in the story itself. So of course, if you guys are big on history, please don't come at me and say it doesn't follow this because this falls in line between this and this never happened. Again, I'm just saying that it has to do with the invasions of Japan and the Mongol Empire. Alright, enough said. Next, we have the open world gameplay and design itself. From the beginning, you become aware of just how big the island of Tsushima is as you follow the main quest. Now, typically in other games, it may take a while to actually unlock the open world or certain locked areas, but not in Ghost of Tsushima. Right away after a few scenes from the main story, the open world is available for you to explore, as well as many of the features the game has to offer. Now, I found this rather relieving that I could go adventure from the start without having to rush through the story itself, just because me personally, I don't really enjoy having to stick to the story till the end just to unlock the whole exploration and open world. Now, for those of you asking yourself right now, because I'm pretty sure some are, yes, there is fast travel, and no, you do not need to run on foot everywhere. Other than this, there is plenty to do on the island, which makes exploration quite enjoyable. Alright, so piggybacking on the whole open world size and design, exploration is a huge thing in Ghost of Tsushima. It almost feels as if the developers wanted to give you plenty to do and explore in the game without having to worry so much about the main story. Now, from finding collectibles to conquering compromised territory, Ghost of Tsushima offers plenty of enjoyable hours exploring the island. Not to mention, Sucker Punch, the developers behind the game, have done an outstanding job with staying authentic to samurai culture and Japanese land back then. Rich with color and different weather, you may find yourself exploring bamboo forests, snow-covered mountains, hot springs, and many different things that offer all types of different colors, and honestly, it's just very beautiful the way they set everything up. This makes exploration very satisfying, as it's not the same terrain for miles that leaves many gamers bored with the whole open world games concept. Now let's talk about the whole role playing behind it. While you do play as Jin Sakai and do not have the option to create a character, there are plenty available options for armor, weapons, cosmetics, fighting styles, and much more. As you follow the story or explore, you will quickly learn that there are plenty of customization features in the game that give you options for playing style. Now, whether this may be more stealthy like an assassin or ranged combat with the kunai and bows, the choice is really yours because of the current skill and talent system baked into the game. Based on the story itself, Jin quickly learns of other useful fighting styles that are not common in the samurai code. Again, you have plenty of options from the beginning of the game. Alright, so moving on to collectibles and upgrades. Now, for those of you that want a game where you feel some sense of accomplishment via collectibles and maxed out upgrades, this is definitely a game for you. Everything from armor to your weapons, skill tree, cosmetics, etc. There are tons of available upgrades. Very pleasing to say, cosmetics are another big feature in this game. While exploring the island of Tsushima, you may come across new samurai swords that look amazing or be gifted different armor sets based on the storyline or side quests. Farming for materials for upgrades is rather straightforward and really available everywhere within the game. In my honest opinion, Sucker Punch does a great job of having such a variety of available upgrades and cosmetics without making it horrible and annoying to farm for materials. Honestly, farming isn't even a good word to use regarding this game, just because, like I said, materials are very easy to come by. Alright, so some people have asked, and no, there is no co-op or multiplayer available for Ghost of Tsushima, and honestly, there is none in the works that I have seen so far. But honestly, I will be honest in saying that it's not needed whatsoever. Not every game these days needs to have a co-op or a multiplayer feature, and quite honestly, Sucker Punch does a wonderful job of focusing entirely on an immersive single-player experience. The game in total, from what I've seen, is roughly around 50 to 60 hours with all of the side quests and storylines combined, so yes, there is plenty to do on your own as you explore the island of Tsushima. Alright, so let's talk about the combat itself. As I stated before, the game has 3 different difficulties for players, which is perfect for owning your skills before changing to the hardest difficulty and then testing them. The combat system is definitely not a hack and slash, and does offer some good features for keeping combat interesting, such as parrying, assassinations, different weapons to use, and different samurai stances as well. If you are a fan of a game such as probably like Nioh 2 that really focuses on strategic combat but does not involve a Dark Souls-like, less forgiving agenda, then you will enjoy Ghost of Tsushima combat. As stated earlier, you have different ways of either entering battle from a standoff to stealthy assassination, long-range bows, or the old-fashioned run-in and attack everything that you can. Again, the choice is really up to you guys. So I mentioned this a few times already, but there are multiple difficulties available, namely easy, normal, and hard. I personally have started out with easy just to enjoy the story as well as try to hone my samurai skills. Now at harder levels you will find that enemy health is the same, but damage done is higher and really requires you to focus in battle on perfectly timed parrying, evasion, and choosing which foes to go after first. In all, the focus on the game is on the power of the katana, and luckily Sucker Punch does not take away from this. Alright, so you guys may be wondering how long is this game, because I'm sure there are other games that you guys are probably playing right now. From what I have seen, the game has about 60 hours of playing time total between exploration, the storyline, and all of the side quests. The main story is rather easy to follow and pretty simple and short and enjoyable, but it almost seems as if Sucker Punch wants you to not be worried about the main story so much and go explore the entire island of Tsushima. You have available side quests from the start and do not need to stay on course with the main story as you travel amongst the island. Not to mention the story itself has you going to different locations all the time, which sort of forces you to explore, especially if you are someone like me who sees shiny quarters every single 50 or 100 meters, because in this game every time I'm traveling I'm honestly going, what's over there, why is that there, etc. So you definitely get distracted quite a lot, which in all honesty is very enjoying. Alright, last but not least, this is more important for content creators or those that are focused on showing off the game itself or their characters, etc. But you do have a photo mode available. Now you can adjust options like camera position, color grading, character expressions, and much more. The photo mode also allows you to focus on different colors in the environment, such as green from bamboo or orange from the flowers. This also comes with the ability to change background music and highlight certain aspects that you see. While this may not be a huge thing for some gamers, I think it fits well with the whole idea of exploration and environment that Sucker Punch has built into the game. Alright everyone, I hope this video was insightful regarding Ghost of Tsushima and what it has to offer. In all honesty guys, I do find it very hard to even make this first video because I just wanted to keep playing and exploring, so without a doubt I definitely highly recommend picking up a copy if you have it and giving it a try. Now if you found this video helpful or want to show your support, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will definitely be uploading more guides to this game, so if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you're already playing the game, let me know your first impressions, as I would be curious to definitely know what you guys think. Now lastly, if you want to follow me elsewhere, I am very active on Twitter, where I post similar content that doesn't make it into some of these videos, or just enjoy a good meme every now and then, so definitely feel free to follow and hit me up there at _Cerebro. With this all being said guys, thanks for watching, enjoy your weekend, and most importantly, keep gaming. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.